Hello everyone! Sorry we're a little bit late. We were caught up in a Resident Evil discussion on Twitter. You know, normal stuff. Hope you're all doing well. We're continuing with Resident Evil 2. What the hell are we doing? Oh right, I remember. Okay, what do we have? Cool. Hello Rize. Hello Moto. Wait, hold on. Wrong way. This way. Because we are going to insert the last chess piece. Hello, my son. Huh. Wonder what that is. That seems like a bad thing. Why can't you throw them off until they start biting you at the throat? God, this is so annoying. Okay. Yes, we do. Is the positioning wrong again? There. Yay! Hold on. We need to open a Freeway Cola Blackberry. Best soda right now. God, it's good.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
You hear the weird owlness in his voice, by the way?
As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
It's not sugar-free. Hence why we can drink it. Filtering machine. Yeah, it's Lidl. It's Lidl exclusive. God, our hair is terrible. We need to dye it. Bleach and dye it. By the way, that boss fight we just had, that's not in the remake, right? We don't remember that in the remake. Oh. Yeah, sugar-free drinks, we like sugar-free soda and such, we can't drink that. The aspartame just like fucks with us. Like we cannot deal with it most of the time. Okay. On the first and the third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 28th every month, the chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On 6th and 16th every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the fourth Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of the Umbrella Incorporated, as the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high. Take every measure conceivable to guard his life. Why would it be a higher probability of attack on just like a scientist working for a pharmaceutical company? Like, I mean, we as the player understands that like he's part of the conspiracy and like it's a bad guy, and like Umbrella has a bunch of like secret military groups and stuff, but like why would a sewer maintenance crew know that? Take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all of the potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Secretary-Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. Wait, so Umbrella just tells the Sioux people, yeah, this random scientist, people are probably gonna try and kill him, so please protect them. That doesn't sound suspicious to them? Okay. Like, do the staff of pharmaceutical companies normally have to worry about getting killed? Like, we know, like, this year, this year that happened, but that was a CEO, which is, like, you know. Annette Birkin?
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Do we count that as an Ada wait? Him going, Ada! Obviously wanting her to wait. The sewer map, will you take it? Yes. Oh, he's dead. This is why Leon never showed up in another game after this. To be specific. Okay, we will count if Leon just says wait though. Like that, we will count that. If he tells Ada wait, we will count it. But just Ada feels a little unfair. To be fair, we don't know if he actually ever says just wait. We just know he says Ada wait a lot. Oh, this is... Oh, fuck. We thought it was a cutscene! Damn, sharpshooter.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-Virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me. G-Virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
GTA 6 gets delayed again? What, really?
This way.
Wait, how? Wait, did it get rated to 2027?
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body? The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot! Eat this, you freak! Aren't stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
No, he doesn't become Nemesis.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, Every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures. And create offspring. No.
Toxic Yuri! Toxic Yuri! Toxic Yuri!
Too bad.
No, Nemesis is not in this game. Nemesis is in Resident Evil 3. And Nemesis is a tyrant. There is a tyrant in this game as well, but we haven't met the tyrant yet. So there's a typewriter down there. Or up there? I'm not entirely sure about the perspective, actually. Hello. He's holding something. I don't need this right now. Okay, jeez, fine. It looks like some sort of book. I don't need this right now. Will you go down the ladder? Yes. So yeah, that scene is another one that we don't think is in the remake. In the remake, you don't get confirmation that it was the rats that carried the G-Virus into the city. I don't remember Ada and Annette having a confrontation either.
Ada?
Oh, he's fine. Yep. God, they really had to put them on like the exact locations where they're gonna actually like work to figure us. Okay. Are you poisoned? Yes, but that's okay. We have one of these. Your wife and I, you and your wife had a nice moment today. That's good to hear. You take the wolf medal? You've taken the wolf medal. Oh, why can't they, like, disappear? They disappear in Resident Evil 1. And again, they also release smaller spiders in Resident Evil 1, which is another issue. We're actually running low on handgun ammo. It's ridiculous. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah. Oh, that's nice. Insert the valve handle to. Oh god damn it! We don't have the valve handle with us. Love having to go into a player. We don't remember the spiders in the remake. Don't think they were in the remake. We're gonna waste all of our ammo on fucking spiders or things. Oh, for fuck's sake! How the fuck are we supposed to... can't go up here, because the fan is going too fast. And the wolf medal is in that room, so... that's not it. Guess we better go get the fucking, valve. Yeah, so the boss fight we had earlier with the Birkin offspring that grew big, isn't that just Birkin 1 in the remake? I feel like that's a Birkin boss fight in the remake. Could be wrong though. Been a while since we played that game. Yeah, okay. If it wasn't for a long cutscene, we would have reloaded a save file just to save ammo. Actually, let's eat an herb and take an herb. Whew. They should take us to Ada.
Ada!
Hold on. Well, now we can save ammo. Oh no, that's the first death. Wait, no, that means that this is starting exactly like the Resident Evil 1 streams. Stream 1 is deathless. We die early to a reptile in Stream 2. That doesn't bode well for how this game is gonna go. That really doesn't bode well for how this game is gonna go. Okay. Did we talk about the Resident Evil 9 Deluxe Edition, by the way? Resident Evil Requiem, that's coming out in February. It's getting a Deluxe Edition like everything else does. And one of the things that's in the Deluxe Edition is exclusive files. As in these kind of text documents that Resident Evil has that you can read for lore. They're locking some of those to a higher priced Deluxe Edition. That's the point we're at now when it comes to fucking companies just carving up their games to sell them back to us at higher prices. It's incredibly gross. Can you just skip the cutscene? No, we cannot.
Heads up!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
We can skip the pre-render cutscene, we know that at least. Did they just introduce it? Was there just a new Uma Musume banner started? We just got a notification about Uma banner that we don't remember. Oh yeah! Oh, cool. Oh, I forgot the sewer map. This time we're gonna shoot all these annoying ass cockroaches. Okay, it's not worth it. And free scouts. Where? Oh, on the support cards. Okay.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-Virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me. G-Virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him. So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures. And create offspring. No.
We're gonna do the new scout on horse game.
Too bad.
So far no SSRs. No SSRs. That's okay. Okay. Wait, no. That's not where we're going. Why wouldn't she just climb up the ladder instead of shooting the fucking crocodile? Or there's an alligator, actually.
Ada?
Okay. So we're gonna try and get rid of the spiders, wasting less ammo this time. Let's see, how do we need to go? There. Okay. Do we have any room for the silver medal? We don't, so fuck that one. We'll get that one later. We're just staring up in the corner and playing the game with, like, just the corner of our eye and squinting to try and avoid looking at the spiders. It's surprisingly working. So, you know. Do. Oh. This time we're actually gonna remember to save. Well, okay, we didn't forget last time. We decided not to, so we forgot that it was time for the alligator. Okay. The fucking silence there is so funny, by the way. Like, why didn't she, like, say anything to warn him? How much health do you have? That was all of our magnum shots. Wait, is this not a... Do you not have to, like, kill it? Do we just waste our ammo? We think we just wasted our ammo. Hold on. How do we exit to the title screen? Hold on.
Resident Evil.
Why do you have to open the visual memory twice? That's kind of strange. You once again stepped into the world of survival horror. Good luck. There's no way the boss eats that many Magnum rounds if, like, they expect you to fight it. Like, there's no way. If they don't expect you to kill it, like, there's just no way. It has to be as yes, they get to the end of the room thing. Find out. Okay. Interesting. So you do have to do a certain amount of damage to it. But 8 Magnum shots wasn't enough? That is ridiculous. That's like the strongest weapon in the game. But you can say, like, this is a one-hit kill boss. Like, it will always one-hit kill. So, like, the fact that you have to, like, do that much damage to it is ridiculous. It so clearly bites him, by the way, but the game pretends it doesn't. Holy fucking shit! You can't even draw the weapon fast enough to attack it? We should have just been happy with our first kill. Holy fuck. I have to wait through all the slow loading. We could save state when the fight actually starts, but it's not that bad. You're crashing out like RE1. Sure feels like it, doesn't it? No, we're having trouble because, like, the game, this boss, like, we killed the boss. But then we were like, there's no way it takes that many shots. So, like, we reloaded, but it seems it actually does take that many shots. It feels wrong. Like, it feels like it shouldn't take as many shots as it did. Like, it eats too much damage for a boss you don't get to kill. That was 8 magnum rounds and 2 shotgun blasts. The strongest weapon in the game and 2 shotgun blasts, and it wasn't enough. What the hell?
Resident Evil 2.
Really shouldn't have reloaded. How the fuck does it have that much health? That's more health than the final boss of Resident Evil 1. In fact, thinking about it, 8 magnum shots is probably more health than, like, the last boss of this scenario. It's like they only gave you the magnum so you can use it here. Buff for the American version, this is the European version. It's a trick kill with 1 shot. Oh, of course there is. Oh, it's missing now. Of course it does. You have to kill it like, is a trick like point blank when the mouth is open or something? Yours literally locked, of course it is. Dumping area. Okay, let's go get dumped by Ada. Wait, what? Okay, we have to do that. That sounds badass. That sounds so badass. Don't think we've ever done that.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2 was never the game we played through as much as Resident Evil 1. So like, there's probably a lot of stuff that we haven't like done in this game. The switch leads to somewhere in the midpoint of the corridor. Interesting. See if we can find that then. Is it this panel? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Hell yeah. Our main memory of this boss fight is actually from Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
So maybe we misremember? We could have sworn that John wasn't Ada's boyfriend and that she was lying because she was like infiltrating Umbrella. Maybe we misremembered. Alright. How do we cross now? We automatically went up here, but like we can't rotate the bridge from here. No, but genuinely, we thought the whole thing, because we said this in Resident Evil 1 playthrough. We said, like, oh yeah, the name Ada comes up here, but it's actually not Ada from Resident Evil 2. Because the way we remembered it was that Ada and John were girlfriend and boyfriend, working at Umbrella, and then, like, because Ada Wong is infiltrating things here, she pretends to be that Ada. That's what we remembered. But we might be wrong, or maybe that's like a retcon or something. Have you seen the new friend support in Musma? Oh yeah, we did the new banner on stream earlier. Guess you weren't here then. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get it in the free temple, sadly. We did get wedding dress air groove on yesterday's free poll, though. Alright, we don't have any space right now. It's been a while, but I saw Don today and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working down here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body while we were talking. I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible request. The chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and metal. This is what it means for the chief to serve and protect. William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there is a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella sewer facility operations until the investigation is concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. So we have a problem. There's no way to like manually stop this one, right? Like permanently stop this one, right? Ada, can you like stay here and just keep this fan stopped? That'd be really good. I have like a really bad toothache right now. Right here. What, there's a spider here now? Great, they're adding more spiders. Robert Bark versus Riko Kishimoto. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. You think the fan will still be stopped? We're guessing not, but we can hope. Nope, it's going. Is it worth trying to kill everything in these games? Honestly, yes. As long as you know where, like, as long as you, like, find enough ammo for it. Because of all the back and forth backpack, I mean, these games are effectively Metroidvanias, you know? So, like, it's always nicer to know that, like, you've already cleared out an area, so you can just, like, kind of casually move back and forth. So we do actually like killing all the enemies. But there are some exceptions to that where we just will not bother. Now, in the later games, like Resident Evil 4 and 5, it's more a case of, if the game expects you to kill all the enemies, then yeah, do it. Otherwise, don't bother, because, like, there will be moments in that game where the game just kind of, like, throws enemies at you just to, like, overwhelm you. And other moments where they actually want you to, like, stop and take all of them out. But yeah, we never ended up commenting on the GTA delay. So GTA 6 been delayed to late November next year. We didn't even know it had a specific date enough to where that would be considered a delay, but, like, honestly, we hate that. Not because, like, oh, we want GTA 6 now. We don't care about GTA 6. But we're so tired of everyone talking it up all the damn time, and, like, can the game just release already? Like, we don't want to spend another full year hearing about how it's gonna be the best game ever. Like, we've been so tired of it. But that means we're gonna have to go through almost all of 2026 with people still being in GTA 6 hype mode. And, like, that is the worst. It also sucks for, like, other people, because, like, GTA 5 is the best-selling media product of all time. GTA 6 is, by all accounts, likely gonna be the next one. Anything that releases at all in proximity to GTA 6 is going to bomb. So, like, it sucks that, like, multiple times now they've been like, GTA 6 is coming out here. And you just know that, like, hundreds of games have had their development pipeline shifted to not release alongside GTA 6. And now they're gonna have to shift that again. You would not be surprised if there are games that have been cancelled because the company was like, oh, we can't afford dragging on development further, but we also don't want to release when GTA 6 is coming out in early 2026. So, fuck it, let's just cut it early. I would not surprise us at all. So, yeah. And to be fair, that's not Rockstar's fault. But it's one of those things where, like, they know they do know how big their games are, and they could take that into account and not announce them, you know, ahead of time, and not put any dates out ahead of time. Especially since they are eternally going to just have it be a moneymaker regardless of when they release it. Control panel for the Skytram. Will you turn the power on? Sure. So yeah, that's our thoughts on the GTA 6 thing. Oh no! Flare gun. Needs something to ignite it. Okay. Why do these also have the cop uniforms? Is it just a designated dead guy uniform? Will you take the shotgun parts? Okay. You got the you've taken the shotgun parts. C shotgun. It stands for combat shotgun, we think. Maybe customized shotgun, not entirely sure. How did you come from there? We came from there. Oh shit. Some green herbs. Don't need them right now, but I'm trying to remember that they're there. And so we arrive at the what's it called? Laboratory. Who and what are Nemesis? Nemesis is a tyrant. Remember the last boss from Resident Evil 1? That's a tyrant. Tyrants are basically engineered bioweapons meant to be like the strongest of the strongest. They're meant to be like singular super soldiers. Nemesis is one of those. But one that's been tasked with a specific mission of tracking down members of STARS and killing them. And he also wears like protective armor, which other tyrants did not do before him, making him a lot more durable than other tyrants. There's a tyrant in this game as well. We thought we would have seen him by now, but guess we probably won't see him at all until the end of scenario A, and then we'll see him a lot in scenario B. And that's a guy called Mr. X. And Mr. X, in our opinion, is actually scarier than Nemesis, but that's just us. Tyrants are in general Umbrella's main kind of weapon up until, well, it's Umbrella's main kind of like super weapon, and as a result they tend to be like the big bads of most Resident Evil games before Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4 and onward kind of moved beyond Umbrella, but even then there are some exceptions. Like William Birkin in this game is not a tyrant. The main antagonist, or main antagonist, wrong word, but the final boss of Code Veronica is not a tyrant. If we remember correctly, tyrant, the T in T-Virus actually stands for tyrant. Maybe. We've never heard that, but maybe. Mr. X also does that, though. Mr. X is also a stalker. But the big thing with Nemesis was that they randomized the encounters more, because the entire game was built around it. Funnily enough, this has changed in the remakes. So in the remakes, Mr. X acts more like Nemesis, and Nemesis acts more like Mr. X, which we think worked in the game's favor. But oh god, we were not even allowed to say that we liked the remake, but still think the original should be available, without people getting pissed off at us for daring to suggest the remake was good. People hate the Resident Evil 3 remake because it's more different than the other remakes were, which is like why we like it. Like it actually justifies it existing.
Ada.
Good job, Ada.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
He sounds so much like Weird Al. He's unconscious. Okay. Anyway, Miss, if that scares you, Clock Tower is the series for you if you want to get really scared. That entire series is built around that. Hello, Birkin! We didn't bring any healing items. That was a mistake. We did not realize we were about to fight Birkin. Well, that's dealt with.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on. Wake up. Come on. Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yellow caution. Not too bad. Yeah, someone is selling the 1994 French Alone in the Dark comic on eBay. If you don't know, that's a comic that not only is pretty rare, but it has never been translated. There's no fan translation of it, and it's never been scanned either. So now we're like, can we try and like crowdfund a purchase of that to get it scanned? Maybe. I don't know. We worry about that. Like with Sonic X, it was kind of not an issue because it was a Swedish release. So like, it was less likely that people would like see that we're trying to gather funds for it and just bid themselves, you know? Because most of the people we reached out to are not Swedish, so like they would not go on the Swedish eBay and buy a Swedish DVD set, you know. But when it comes to this, it's like if we go and like, hey, here's Alone in the Dark's 1994 comic released only in France. It's never been scanned, and I would like to scan and translate it. Can we like pool in to buy it so I can do that? Because like I have access to a scanner. And like we start collecting money for it. What if someone just goes and like bids way more without informing us that they're doing it? We will just like accumulated money from people for no good reason. So we're not sure yet if we want to do that. Same thing with the Japanese novelization of Alone in the Dark. I mean, that one we want just to like have it ourselves as well, but like, yeah. Japan and Alone in the Dark is so fucking interesting. In fact, we've been considering like actually writing a video about that subject matter. Like, specifically like Japan and Alone in the Dark, because I don't think people realize how popular that series was back in the day in Japan. Like obviously it inspired Resident Evil. Most people know that much, but like the game had so much exclusive like write-ups and even some merchandising content for Japan. Like we said, like the novelization of Alone in the Dark is exclusively a Japanese release, and that's just really funny, we think. We're gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so back in a sec. Okay. Huge breaker system that regulates all the power in the lab. Okay. Oh shit, we have the card key, don't we? But we have one of the card keys. The red card key. It's in the box. Oh well. Someone had a good time. Alright, what's inside the cum door? Oh, it's snow! Our idea was funnier. But yeah, we're considering opening up a get these old Glow in the Dark stories archived fund. No idea if people would bother. Like, unlike Sonic, it's not like it has a massive fan base that we can easily interact with, but there's nothing wrong with trying, right? By the way, it's funny when people are upset about the Resident Evil 3 remake, right? Because if it was up to us, if we were the ones in charge of doing the remakes of these games, like, I mean, okay, the first thing we would say is like, well, they should make remakes. But like, you know, gun to our head, we're told we get to design the remakes, right? And we want to design them to be good, but also like, kind of, in some way represent the games well and all these things. Like, okay. So, here's what we would have done. We would have done the Resident Evil 2 remake. And then Resident Evil 3 we would have made as an expansion pack to 2. It already uses a lot of the same locales. So like, why make it a full price title? Like, we're not even sure it was a full price title when it came out, actually, in 1999. Like, we would have released it as an expansion pack for Resident Evil 2. It's like Scenario C to Scenario A and B. In fact, way back in the day when we were an active member of the VG Box Arts community, we did, like, imagine if they would do new remakes of these games. This was back in the 360 era, so it was long before we actually got these remakes. And that's what we did. We included 3 as part of 2. And then the new Resident Evil 3 could be Code Veronica, and like the confusion of all that stuff could finally stop. But yeah, that's just us. Yeah, we're probably gonna have. Oh no, Ada's gone. Where is Ada? Didn't even get to say Ada wait this time. We're probably thinking that this is gonna be 3 streams for Leon's scenario, and probably 3 streams for class scenario as well. Because as it looks right now, we don't think we'll beat the game tonight. With the scenario tonight. We could, probably, but because it's not that much left. But honestly, we don't want to push it into a super long stream like the second Resident Evil 1 stream was, where we just ended up playing worse and worse and worse throughout the night. So maybe we will like we'll play for a little bit longer, but then like we'll round off and then we'll beat it on Sunday night. We think will be the next stream, and then we'll take a break from Resident Evil 2, play some other stuff. Then we'll come back to Resident Evil 2 and we'll do Claire's chapter. That's the plan right now. Really? Shadow switch. Oh. Oh no! Vegetation! The plants are having revenge. Yeah, so these are plant enemies. Resident Evil don't do too much with plant enemies, at least not these days. They're really only like a big deal in this game, Code Veronica, and a little bit in Dark Side Chronicles, if you recall correctly. Which, funnily enough, is the game that retells Resident Evil 2 and Code Veronica. But yeah. We think the plant enemies are really cool, and we would love to see them return as an enemy type instead of, oh, we have a new type of zombie, as they're doing again now. Security measures against an emergency. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed towards the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. Since it is top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. In Resident Evil 7, isn't the virus kind of mold? Isn't mold a type of fungus? Isn't fungus close to plants? So, that's a great question. That is a great question. We don't know the exact terminology, the exact definition of a plant, but at least in the way we were thinking about the term, which would be flora, no. Fungi would not be part of that clade. But yes, in Resident Evil 7, there is something called the mold, which is the game's version of the zombie, basically. It's not quite fungus zombies in the vein of like Last of Us, but rather a sort of a different take on it. But they're not like plants. Like when we say plants, we think flora, and mushrooms, fungi are not flora. We're pretty sure. If we're wrong about that, correct us. But we don't think they're part of flora. Temporary user registration for the culture experiment. Username guest. Password none. Valid for 24 hours. Oh, cool. Good to know. Spec immortal. Okay, yeah, so fungus is not a plant. We thought so, but we weren't sure. Because as we said, we don't actually know the definition of fungi, of plant. Because that is not our, like, that is not within our autism. That is so far removed from our autism. There we go. Oh shit. Who are you guys? Oh, you green lurkers! Lickers, not lurkers. That's bad. Oh, it's true. You did say close to plants. You didn't say that they were plants. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. These machines are all useless now. Discard? Okay. By the way, a reminder, if you haven't, you can like the video on YouTube. We'll sit like this until you've liked the video. Thank you. Okay. Oh shit. Implants. Ah! Are you angry with us? We're not a vegetarian. We don't eat you. Okay, can we like... No, okay. Okay, that's a waste of ammo. Oh, for fuck's sake, what was that? Corals are pretty. Coral enemies can be cool as well. What game does it have that? Is it the new Silent Hill that has that? We've definitely seen like coral enemies in some horror game recently. It looks like vaginas. Would you fuck a tree? I'd fuck a tree. Corals are animals, yeah. Fuck. Die. I don't remember those in the remake either. Guess RE2 remake changed more than we realized. Or we just have bad memory. Could be either or, honestly. Hello. Code monkey like Fritos. Code monkey like. Oh, why do we still have Code Monkey stuck in our head? We haven't even listened to it since we mentioned it last time, so like. I don't think we like pushed it further into our head or something. Like, it just keeps coming back whenever we're playing Resident Evil 2, apparently. Could it be a case of like when we last played this game, like probably back in like 2009 or something, we listened to Code Monkey by Jonathan Colton? That might have been it. Might have been it. Our cat fucking jumped up on the top shelf above us here today. He is not allowed up there. So that wasn't fun. Thankfully we were able to like take him down like without him knocking over or anything. We were very worried for a moment because there's like a lot of things he could have knocked down there. A map of the lab is available here. Yay! No red door yet. Maybe we don't need to have the red key card with us. Just put it away so that the game will definitely push the fucking red key card area in our face. Sure. Code Monkey likes Tab and Mountain Dew. Code Monkey, very simple man. Big warm fuzzies. What's the next adjective there? We know the noun is heart, but like, that's secret heart, right? That makes sense. Oh, whatever. Code Monkey likes you. You gotta say, props to the makers of this game. The devs at Capcom. Kamiya and team. Props to them for like going out of their way and like having different character models. Like before we got bandaged up, that bloody model of Leon after he gets shot. Like you only use that for like what, like 10 minutes tops, and they still put it in there. Like that's fucking disk space they made use of. Like we fucking respect that. By the way, Andrea, before I knew it, I based Maria's design on your cosplay. I didn't realize at first, but look at the page of wait. Maria's hair looks like Andrea's cosplay wig. Nice. We're proud of that cosplay. Actually, I think it turned out really well. I mean, it's definitely more Booba than the actual Maria, but like, fuck it. Let's just make it like headcanon where Maria got killed 5 years later or something. Code Monkey thinks maybe manager of the right goddamn login page himself. We had that stuck in our head all night, just like last night. Code Monkey not saying out loud, Code Monkey not lazy, just proud. Or is it crazy? Just proud. Code Monkey like Frito. Oh! Super stack for me with TTRPG. Nice. Oh, speaking of, we finished our adventure in TTRPG. In TTRPG today. No, we finished the portion of the campaign we've been doing. So like we're taking a break now. It's kind of funny. Our character was like away doing things, and a fight broke out. And our character like returns. Our character was near enough to return in time for the first turn of the battle. But we're not like among the first ones that got to like do anything. So it's really funny. The battle breaks out. So many things go wrong that like multiple of our characters basically start like they're on the brink of death. Our DM is like, oh shit, I think I've killed you all. I think I've like accidentally like put you in an unwinnable situation. And we're all like, well, I guess this is where the story ends, basically. Our character comes in. One turn. Not even using all her actions. Ends the entire battle. 0 casualties. Literally like spoke to the like one of like the one that looked the most in charge in the enemy army with 10 orcs versus our little party, and our character like literally just like walked up to like the shaman that was like basically the one currently in charge, and was like, hey, we have a common enemy. It's the elves. Like, we have the thing going on. How about we just don't fight and go like murder those elves instead? And you know, did a persuasion roll. On top of that, like threw in a little bit of flirting and got a seduction roll in. Fucking marked. There's a spell called mark as enemy, we think it is. Our only major action was marking one of the elves as enemy, which means that like things in nature, like animals and the like, now will instinctively attack that elf. And like we did that. That was like we stepped into the fight. That's how we started. And the DM is like going over things like, yeah, so the battle is over. You can just describe how you and 10 orcs murder these 2 elves, and then we're like done with it. I was like, okay. It was really funny considering just before that I was like, oh shit, this ended up being way too difficult. Like, yeah, you're probably gonna die. Ugh, sorry. It's even funnier when you consider that it's actually the second time our character did that. Where they like just go, wait a second. If we mark this unrelated out of combat character as enemy and like make this argument, we can just end the fight here and leave unscathed. That's why we spent that entire adventure playing on that character taking 0 damage. Now, to be fair, the other character that we started out playing got one-shotted to death. So, you know. What are we doing right now? Alright, we got a lab key card. Can we use that on the blue door? We thought you needed a blue key card for that. Actually, we don't know what the red key card is for. Was that meant for the... Was that meant for the police station? Was it like an optional area? Huh. Maybe we should go back. But if you don't know, we're playing a tabletop RPG called Ease. It's a homebrew system that a friend of ours made. Oh, larva. Great. But the actual adventure we're playing, the campaign we're playing, is a D&D campaign. The name of which currently we don't entirely remember. Oh great, a moth. Can't reach the computer. We don't want to waste fucking shotgun blast on these motherfuckers, though. She says and wastes fucking flamethrower instead. Yay! Enter your username, guest. Register your fingerprint. Oh, fuck off. Oh, wait, no. Please wait. Complete. Okay, that worked, apparently. Why is there a face in the test icon? Also, that system icon looks a little Matrix-y, which is surprising because it came up before Matrix. Kinda love the UI, actually. Okay. I guess we'll go all the way to the other part of the lab now. We should have a healing item with us. Oh wait, we do. Never mind. Oh, we can put the gun away. We're looking into maybe running a Call of Cthulhu game. It's been a while since we did that. We really want to do what we want to do. We want to adapt Alone in the Dark into an actual Call of Cthulhu campaign and see how that works. Because we think that could work really well. And so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna tell the people playing in the campaign that that's what we're doing. We're just gonna present like a competitive campaign, and like we'll be vague, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like you're gonna be asked to make characters that fit into like these archetypes, kind of, for the sake of the story. And we'll see how long it takes before they notice what we've done, because some of them definitely know enough to maybe piece it together, and that'll be fun. Also looking to maybe start a forum roleplay for Well of Darkness. Do you think that actually works better than doing a standard tabletop thing? Kind of because of like how slow paced it tends to be. We'll see. In general, we just want to do more role playing stuff. Which version of World of Darkness? I don't know, because the last one we played was the Vampire the Masquerade. Hold on, which edition? I want to say 2nd edition? If 2nd edition is the one that was like the current one around 2004, then that one. But we're also open to like try other ones, you know, like. But that's the one that we played back in the day. But yeah, the idea would be to do like a Vampire the Masquerade forum roleplay. Anything except Chronicles of Darkness. But no, the answer is still we don't know. That's why we said Vampire the Masquerade specifically, because like we don't like Vampire the Requiem. But also we haven't played the current World of Darkness. We never played that, so we don't know about it enough to. Like, we'll look into it before we decide. But it's gonna be either the original Vampire the Masquerade or the new one, depending on which one we think looks the most fun. But yeah, we really don't like Chronicles of Darkness. Yeah, this is gonna be Vampire, unfortunately. Basically, it's like we used to play Vampire the Masquerade in a LARP setting, and what we kind of want to do is recreate that, but in a forum setting. Which means it's gonna be set like in our local town.
You!
Oh, hi.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the T-virus, didn't you? Never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
Wait, what?
The sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Guess we are being attacked. The hell? We're already at the end? We haven't even looked at all the rooms yet.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Hey, Annette, wanna help us,
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
wanna help us open the door? No? You sure? Okay. He was a load-bearing scientist, yeah.
All employees proceed.
Okay, hold on. Is there a fucking box here somewhere? This is the freezer room.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed.
The crossover aspect is fun. Huh? Oh, hi, Ada.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
G. Leon,
Toxic Yuri to the end.
just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada!
Wait! I just found out she was actually single.
So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
Now I have no evidence to stop Umbrella. In the end, she never waited. It's Ada's gun. There are no rounds in the magazine. Which means that she wouldn't have shot him. Get it? She was bluffing. What made her do that? She told you what made her do it, but okay.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
I think we got tricked into thinking this section was a lot longer because in the remake the lab is a lot longer.
All employees proceed
Modisc. Where was the Modisc thing? That was all the way down here, wasn't it?
all employees proceed to the bottom
Okay, fine.
platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Yeah, we are beating it tonight apparently, because there's not much of the game left.
All employees proceed to
In the Resident Evil 2 remake, the lab is like really long actually. Like you do a lot in the lab.
all employees proceed
To be fair, we'll probably do more in the lab in scenario B, but yeah.
all employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Someone's been trying to sell an original Doom Pinky model on Swedish eBay for like months, but no one is bidding on it. It's actually a really good price. It's just not the price that we could pay. But like, well, we could. We literally just sold the game for the same amount today. But like,
To the bottom platform.
we didn't sell that game to buy stuff like that. So,
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
but yeah. The price that no one is bidding on it, because like it really is a good price, and it's a really cool collector's item too.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Is this the actual way out? Did we accidentally go the right way? Oh, we did. Oh, that's not good, considering we were hoping to like find some extra items.
5 minutes until detonation.
It's actually really bad for us because we don't have the Magnum right now. Oh, there's the elevator thingy. Huh? Who could that be? William Birkin? But your wife said we killed you! We don't have the ammo for this. Fucking Final Fantasy ass music. You'd love to hear it. He's a dog now. It was a wife guy after all. We were about to say there should be like a poll to determine the biggest wife guy in horror games, but people will just give it to James Sunderland, even though that's the like biggest lie ever. Like, but people will do it. People just hear wife in a horror game and just think, oh, James Sunderland. Like, spoiler for Silent Hill 2. He kills his wife. He's not a wife guy. He's as far away from a wife guy as you get. What constitutes a wife guy? A guy who's just really, really, really in love with his wife and will do silly things silly things or dangerous things to appease her. Yes. Elster is a wife guy or a wife gal, but Alan Wake counts as a wife guy. At least by the end of the game. Ethan Winters, wife guy.
Hurry up! Leon! Leon!
Stay down.
Not all lesbians are wife gals, but they all have the potential to be.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right.
But we'll leave that
Beginning.
a few sequels down. We love that this game rips off its ending from Resident Evil 3, by the way.
Ada.
If only she had waited. That's Resident Evil 2! Scenario A. So the whole thing about Resident Evil 2's Scenario A and B is that you have to play the game twice to get the full ending and to get the full story in general. Because you pick the character you start as, and you play through the game once, and then you play the other side of that story as the other character. The person you pick as Scenario B gets additional scenes, which is why we go with Claire as Scenario B. That's also the canon, like the official way to like approach it. That's how it's meant to be. So yeah, Claire B will be the next one, and well, we won't be playing through Claire B now. We will show you how you like start it and stuff. In the original Resident Evil 2, they literally released the game on 2 discs. So like you had the Leon disc and the Claire disc. So we will be saving the game now, and then loading CD2 to play B. Alison Court, by the way, playing Claire Redfield. We want to say she is still playing Claire No, right. They swapped her out for the remake because she's a union actress and they were on strike at the time. That was it, right? That was a big controversy, right? We can do that, Miss. It's fine. Yeah, really good game. This is a really good game. It's funny that the only places we died on were the fucking alligator, and exclusively because we thought we didn't understand how the fight worked because we misremembered. Hideki Kamiya would later move on to make Devil May Cry, which started out as Resident Evil 3, and then Bayonetta, The Wonderful 101. Resident Evil 2. Mpreg soft deck. Ranking B. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. That's not a bad ranking, we think. Good time. Good time. Number of saves 13. Considering we only died in the alligator, that's a ridiculous amount of saves, because literally only one save mattered. But, like, we're happy with that. This game is probably really fun to speedrun. Oh yeah, the art is nice. We love the ending art. That's something they kept all the way up to Resident Evil 4. I think they stopped it in 5, unfortunately. There will be different ending art depending on like how well you do too, which is really nice. You can play hard scenario. Thank you. Thank you for the permission, game. What's special? Gallery. Rough sketch. Oh, hello. This is pretty cool. Do you think they have any Elsa Walker art here? Oh yeah, this is one of the early outfits considered. Leon was gonna get an umbrella armor. Didn't make it into the game, obviously. This outfit. So this outfit for Leon, we modded this outfit into Resident Evil 4, the PC version back in the day. Because we really liked this outfit. Leon having jackets would later become like a recurring thing. In Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil 2 Remake, he has a jacket that he loses partway into the game. More artwork. That was a silly thing to say. We're looking at the artwork category. Another outfit that sadly has a Thor's hammer on it, which unfortunately is, you know, a neo-Nazi dog whistle, but we're sure the Japanese artist did not know that. He just thought it looked fashionable and cool. This is actually the same jacket as the other one, but like colored slightly differently, and the same belt and stuff as well. Here we have Ada. She translated really well into the 3D model, honestly. That's the outfit that she was gonna wear when you first meet her, and in the remake, she actually does wear that outfit when you first meet her. Although the first time it appeared was in Umbrella Chronicles, we believe. Another early outfit, again an Umbrella hoodie. Really like this outfit. Shame we haven't seen this like recreated in mods and stuff. This outfit, although without the jacket, was used as the basis for her Resident Evil 6 appearance, which is actually our favorite Ada outfit. Ada in pants, just beautiful. And here we have Annette Birkin. That's basically what she looks like in the final game. Translated really well into 3D. Love this artwork of Annette. Annette is an interesting character because, like, she is part of the bad guys, but, like, her motivations are far less sinister than a lot of the other ones, which we do like. Hey Andrea, random question, I can't remember right now. Which shooter was it where you run fast if you pull your knife out? That's a lot of them, but like Counter-Strike was like the famous one, right? Here's Marvin. Annette and Ada. And yeah, they're a good ship. More Leon. This is definitely like given to the CGI artist to like model the head for the pre-animated cutscenes. Is this also Leon? No, this has to be Ada, right? It's oh wait, hold on. Oh, some zombies. Don't think we ever saw this zombie in the game. Yeah. Let's see. Did we see this Birkin? Don't think we saw this Birkin. Don't think we saw that enemy either. RPD. Oh yeah, this is where the red key card went. We never got to go here. This is the police chief's room. Not sure what room this is supposed to be. Cool. Movie? Huh? Oh, that's the credits. Okay. Are these just the ending cutscenes then? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we missed a few movies apparently.
Resident Evil 2.
What we want to know is that we didn't get to save afterwards. Okay, yeah, Claire B. This one is now set to Claire B. So, like, if we... Let's see. Change disk. Ignore all the other games here. Visual memory. Start button. Load game.
Evil 2.
Now we can load the game up. Hold on. We're gonna do a save state here just to like more easier load it for the actual playthrough. Now we can load this, and it will put us on the Claire campaign.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon
We get a different opening narration. We're gonna skip the cutscenes now. You'll watch them when we play through the Claire thing. Claire coming in on her motorcycle, blah 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 blah. At the same time, at the same place, blah 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 blah. All these things happen. And now we get to play Claire. See the actual true ending of the game. That's pretty cool, right? They never did this again. This is the only Resident Evil game that they structured this way, which we think is a shame because it's a really cool concept, right? So we're also gonna see if we go back here now and pick special and gallery on this one. Illustration. Do we have other ones here? Oh, we do. So here we have the CG model for Leon. CG model for Claire. CG model for Ada. Ben. More CG Leon, CG Claire. This is actually the box art for the game in Japan. These two images were used for the Dreamcast box art release. Now the zombie. That's the famous one. That's the famous zombie woman that was used in a lot of promotional pieces. A liquor. Crow. Cerberus. Those fucking maggots. The plant ones. The red plant ones. We saw those. The big moth. Oh, that was the Birkin, the Birkin, the first boss. This Birkin A, we didn't get to fight, him, unfortunately, but he showed up in a cutscene. We did fight this one, Birkin B. We did fight this one, Birkin C. And yeah. So if we like, obviously there's more images to unlock on both discs. We unlock them as we play through the game. We also have a 3D model here. We can look close at Leon's 3D model, Claire's 3D model, zombie. There's the famous zombie. She has a slightly different outfit in the actual game, but like red Converse, blue jean shorts, and a black tank top. Very iconic RE2 zombie. See if we can find that. No, okay. We wanted to find the female scientist zombie. Here's Jörgen, as the alligator has apparently been dubbed. Yeah. Oh, that's a Birkin spore. That's the boss we fought. Looks a little bit like E.T. Only the face, though. Plant? There's Birkin A. We didn't get to fight him, but we saw him in a cutscene. Birkin B, that we did fight. Birkin C, we did fight. Moth. Larva. Ada! Ben? There she is, Annette Birkin. Oh, fucking, Robert Kendo? Is that his name? It is Kendo, but is it Robert? Not entirely sure. The gun owner at the start of the game. Who, died. Marvin! Yeah. Let's see. Missa wants us to watch a thing. So let's switch over to the screen that we haven't prepped properly for this, but let's fix that real quick. Where's the black and white one? There it is. And then we want the background slightly bigger, like that. Boom. NVIDIA's gonna build $1 billion AI data center in Germany. Fuck off. Oh, that sucks. Maybe they have a maybe we get lucky and they like outlaw AI before it happens. Ada Wong worst spy. Let's get it up on screen. 60. Oh, it's by Shadow Leggy. This is literally, yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, we're pretty sure this is the actual person we were referring to when we said that we've seen the 808 videos. We're almost positive this is the same YouTube channel. That's really funny. If there's a Dragonstad Inte video here, Leggy character analyst. Yeah, no, this is definitely her. This is definitely her. God, this takes us back. She did like a Welcome to the Jungle video for Resident Evil 5 too. So yeah, we probably have seen this. We just don't remember it. Okay, let's see. Let's bring it up on screen. Alright, let's watch Shadow Leggy's Resident Evil Musicals, Ada Wong, the worst spy ever. Windows Movie Maker! Yay! This is 19 years old.
Miss Wong, your next mission is to uncover the T-virus sample from the Umbrella Laboratory based in Chicago. You are to go undercover, and by whatever low-profile means, uncover any information that will lead you to the virus sample. Remember, keep very confidential about this. They can easily discover what your true motives are if given the chance.
That was fucking Dragonstad, didn't they? Why RE5 will suck. Oh, we remember this!
Oh, hello there. You're Asian?
She was so down on RE5 being a bad game. We remember this.
Wait, did that retard seriously just use her real name?
Ah, the R-slur, of course.
Ada Wong. Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before.
Morning, John. How are you?
I'm swell. I'm just updating my password. I'm naming it after my girlfriend. Her name is...
Ada Wong. No.
The 3-letter password is so ridiculous, by the way.
You got to be kidding me.
Where's that spy you were working with earlier? The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus. I discovered this when I did a background check on her.
Yes! Oh, the screen recorder here is beautiful. Freewebs.com! Yes! Oh, this is perfect.
Miss Wong, you're on suspension for 6 years. Unpaid.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so let's see if we can find the one that we're thinking of. Let's see. That's new Numa. On speed. Resident Evil Numa. It's probably this one. Oh god, we just realized. This is probably gonna get the video flagged, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Actually, we could get it around by singing instead of the instead of having the official one, right? We can do it instead. Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha, Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha. Hello. Salute. It's me, your Duke. And I made something that's real to show you how I feel. Hello, hello, it's me, Picasso. I will paint my words of love with your name on every wall. When you leave, my colors fade to gray. Oh, every word of love I used to say, now I paint it every day. When you leave, my colors fade to gray. Hey, little lover, stay, and all my colors fade away. Every word of love I used to say, now I play it every day. I sold my things, my sock, my dreams, and I bought some pants to match the colors of my look. Hello, hello, it's me again. Picasso, I will spread my words of love, with your name on every wall. When you leave, my colors fade to gray. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, 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 hey. Every word of love I used to say, now I paint it every day. And you, oh, 808? There it is. A little love stay, or all my colors fade away. Every word of love I used to say, now I play it every day. God, this takes us fucking back. So yeah, this right here, 808, 808, there. If you watch more of Shadow Legacy's videos, almost every time Leon and Ada are on screen, Leon says 808 in her videos. In fact, we would not be surprised if it happens again here at some point. He, my, who, my, ha. I don't know, it seems not. It seems that they're just doing the other characters right now. God, this is so nostalgic, genuinely. When you leave, my colors fade to grey. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, 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 hey. Every word of love I used to day, now I paint it every day. When you leave, my colors fade to grey. A little love stay, or all my colors fade away. Every word of love I used to say, now I paint it every day. God, this is so aggressively heterosexual, but to be fair, like, this was 18 years ago. December 21st, 2006. God. Apparently the last video they uploaded was 5 years ago. Alright, she was really into Ark Thompson. Oh, that is... We forgot about that. That is so funny. Ark Thompson is playable in one Resident Evil game. It's actually the next Resident Evil game we're going to be playing on stream. Resident Evil Survivor. God, this is so nostalgic. You know, subscribe. Let's subscribe to Shadow Leggy, where bringing it back. Oh! This one! We remember this one! And yes, Resident Evil will be really good. The only thing in there is that, like, when it comes to, like, doing real-time fandom, something like that, is that obviously, like, it's already something that Snapcube does, and Snapcube's done a Resident Evil game. We don't know if Snapcube's gonna make other Resident Evil games, and, like, sure, we can just make them as well, but we don't want, like, to start with something that runs the risk of people, like, doing a direct comparison between between our work and Snapcube if we were to make something like a fan dub, you know. God, that looks so much like a penis, which is probably the joke. Is there no Ada in this one? There's Shadow Leggy herself. Remember our ex-girlfriend sending a YouTube DM to Shadow Leggy and being upset at, like, a somewhat rude response, which, to be fair, like, again, we're not gonna hold that against either of them. It was forever ago. But, yeah, we do remember that now. There's no way this does not have a bunch of transphobia in it, by the way. Alfred's Day here. We're gonna be dealing with that transphobia when we get to that game. But yeah, so Resident Evil 5, we think that the video that she did on that has actually been removed, possibly because of how negative it was. Oh wait, no, Welcome to Africa. It's right here. This was like her prediction on what Resident Evil 5 was gonna be. But yeah, she was pretty down on the game. And to be fair, there are very good reasons to be down on Resident Evil 5, which we will get to when we get to that game. We love that game, but it's problematic, to use the funny word for it. Wonder if she's on. Okay, how many subscribers did she have? 108k subscribers. Last video 5 years ago. Genuinely wonder, like, what she does these days. She's on Blue Sky. Maybe she just has a different account now. She does original stuff or something. Anyway, glad she kept going on for so much longer, because the last thing we saw here was probably Resident Evil Survivor Episode 5. This was probably the last one we saw. And then there was a gap. Like, none of the stuff after this we've seen. Which, oh, she did more Resident Evil Survivor afterwards. That's fun. Okay, anyway, that was Resident Evil 2. Fun game, good game. We will be doing Claire B scenario very soon. We're gonna play something else first, because this was still a lot of hours of Resident Evil, even if it ended up going really smooth, actually. So Sunday will be a different game, we suppose. We'll see if it ends up being Project Zero, Dracula, or something else. We're gonna be perfectly honest. Hold on. We're gonna be perfectly honest. We are kind of feeling this. Because we kind of need to examine our own biases. We need to find out, is this game actually good? Because we hate this game. We haven't played through this game since 2001. And like, or maybe a bit later, maybe we replayed it, but like, everyone we talk to that knows about Alone in the Dark, that actually have played the games, cite this one as, if not the best, at least on par with the best. And it's like, we didn't realize that that was even a common opinion until quite recently. We thought everyone hated this one. We thought that's why they didn't do sequels to it. I mean, nowadays we know the reason they didn't do sequels to it was because of the declining sales of survival horror games in the early 2000s. But so now we kind of want to like examine this game. Specifically, we're going to be playing this game similar to how we played this game. 2 scenarios. Because this game has 2 scenarios. It has the Edward Carnby scenario, and it has the Arlene Sedrak scenario. So here's our plan right now. We're going to play the Arlene Sedrak scenario in the main game. Then we're going to switch and play the Game Boy Color version for the Edward Carnby scenario, because the Edward Carnby game, the Game Boy Color game, only has Edward Carnby scenario. So that way we get both scenarios and both versions at the same time. But yeah, so that might be very soon. Are you gonna play against Illumination 2 someday? Yes, absolutely. The main thing about Illumination is that there's 2 different versions, and thanks to us, one is now easily accessible. But we will play that at some point as well. Anyway, we're gonna head off for the night. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video if you haven't. Yeah, we'd like to give a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters. You know who you are. You are Arachnopunk, Bean, Dale R, Augustusson, Fayleaf, Garden, Haru Hase, Hokase, Hutch, Yus, Case Murbeck, Lucariabu, Loose Queen, M. Rosblum, Moto, R. Hilson, Rain, Rum Ray, Static Music, Shadow Winchester, Spiderable News, Coyote, and Jerocha. If you would like to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Any amount you give gets your name and credit for at least a month. Love you all. Take care and good night.